Now, before we continue further, because this is a pretty important algorithm to try to understand, if once you can understand this and be able to code this from scratch, another thing I recommend for you is remove everything. If you weren't able to solve it on your own, now that you've seen the solution, go and try to understand and go through the solution. Don't continue without actually doing this, because this is how you're going to get good. Getting good is a very painful, slow process. So I want you to start getting used to that now. The slower you go, the better of a developer you'll be. The faster you try to go through these tutorials, you're just going to be another one of those people who's stuck in tutorial hell. It's better for you to be stuck on this problem for even 1 week and keep trying to struggle through it than to just skip past it and start trying to do other things. That's just my personal opinion. Let's continue. We're going to take a deeper look into how FindMax works, because again, I want you to 100% understand how this works. There's this tool on pythontutor.com/javascript.html. You can see the URL up here. Now, for whatever reason, if they don't have support anymore in the upcoming few months or whatever, because at the time of the recording of this course, they do, but hopefully they still do. You can paste your code in here. So we're going to paste the FindMax function and what it runs, and we're just going to hit visualize execution. And the reason is because I want you to be able to actually visualize what's happening in your code. That way you have a better understanding of it. So I'm going to hit next here, and you're going to see the red line shows which line is about to execute, okay? So let's just start first things first. None of these there's no call here of code besides this where we actually call the function and FindMax. That is why this is going to be the first line of code to execute. Also notice FindMax is this, it refers to this object over here, or this function, okay? So I'm going to hit next. Now, maximum is currently undefined, if you notice over here, okay? Because it hasn't gotten to the maximum line of code yet, but because it's currently trying to process what numbers is, and numbers is pointing to this array. So that is this array that we gave the code in line 13. We gave FindMax. Okay, so now it knows what numbers is. It's on line 5 currently. It just finished processing line 4. As you can see over here, this green arrow in the legend says that's the line that just got executed. And so this is the line that got executed, and now maximum is 5. Now the line that's about to get executed is line 5, okay? So what is going to happen when line 5 gets executed? Well, I is going to be set to 0. That's one thing that's for sure going to happen. And we see that here. I is now 0, okay? And we're going through it. Cool. So let's go further. I'm going to hit next. All right. Line 6 just got executed. Now it's line 5. And I is now at 1. And then we go through it again. Line 6 just got executed one more time, and it came out to be false because it said I was 1. So numbers of 1 is 2 over here, right? This 2 right here. 2 is not greater than 5 because maximum was 5. So let's go again. Now I is 2. Let's go again. Now maximum is 9 because at one point this line became, this chunk over here became 9. It said, hey, 9 is greater than maximum, and then it set maximum to that number. And every time I hit next, it will keep going. Now it says I is 5, right? And 5 is where? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at 5, it should still return false, and maximum should still stay maximum. Boom, it indeed is the case. Now I is 6. Now it's 6. What should happen is it should go to line 6, and it should go to line 7. So every single time you see line 7 get executed, well, then guaranteed what's going to happen is you're going to have a new maximum. So when I hit next and I go here, and now it's at line 7. So guess what's going to happen? Maximum is going to be set to the new maximum, which is 13. Right when I hit next, you're going to see that happen. And boom, maximum is 13 indeed. And after that, it returns maximum. So return value is 13. And that is it. That is how you get 13 when you write this line of code. That is how it returns 13. I wanted to just show you how to use the JavaScript code visualizer for yourself to walk through code. What helps me, what has helped me always has been to write it down with my hands on Notepad and write down every single line of code execution and constantly see what actually happens. That has been the thing that has helped me. To whiteboard things has helped me tremendously. And so I would ask you to be very, very meticulous in your process of going through, because the slower you go here, the faster you'll go later. That's it. I'm Kazi. Peace.